Comedy Award and also earned the writer Tunde Babalola recognition as Best Writer Comedy. Rachel Dominic, in her never-seen-before role as an unattractive secretary, was named Best Actress in a Comedy, while tinsel star Linda Ejiofor was breathless as Best Supporting Actress at this year's AMVCAs. Taking the shine at number 1, Kunle Afalayon's October 1 lived up to its billing as a true first. Having garnered 12 nominations, it picked up an impressive 9 awards, including Best Movie, Best Movie Director, and with the delectable Kehinde Bankole smiling home with the award as Best Actress in a Drama and a whopping sum of 1 million naira from the sponsors of the AMVCA. These are no doubt happy times to be a filmmaker in Africa. Congratulations to all the winners.
Jara. I guess congratulations are still in order. And you know what? This should motivate all of us to work harder. You know, I guess that's what awards are for, okay? Yeah?
Kuti, stop guessing.
No,
because
I guess.
award itself is a great reward for great work, for perfect work, for work that we appreciate, excellence work.
Okay, it's enough. Who's your favorite winner? Whose speech did you like? Well, you know, banter with me. Banter. Let's buy around.
The speech I like. The speech I like. This boy that used title insult people like us. Osi Ukeje.
What do you think?
He said we don't support us, the people are successful. And that's the entire my body.
Why?
Ooh, it was a great speech. I couldn't say congratulations, I just held on to myself. Because I didn't congratulate him before he came in.
Please, for me, Blossom made me very happy. We went to BIU. Blum. And because they speak like saying I get the award. This goes to all of you. Desmond, you created the beast that you love to hunt. I'm like, hey, Blossom, you know, even be some age asking you, Morgan Freeman said, go fear you for that speech. Well, I'm happy for you, Blossom. And I think it's time to go on the break while we practice more AMVCA speeches. We'll be right back.
It's still your Jara.
It's Jara, baby, you know where you are. And we believe that you have enjoyed this 1-hour special of the AMVCA's 2015. So why don't you reward us with your comments by hitting us up on our website, on Facebook, and on Twitter. Now for Facebook.
For Facebook, it's www.facebook.com/JaraTV.
For Twitter?
And for Twitter, it's www.twitter.com/JaraTV.
Is it Blossom that's making you...
No, I still remember the speech, but I don't want to talk.
All right, and now for our African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. To hit us up on the website, you go to www.africanmagic.tv, search for the icon and click it. Then if you want to tell me, Helen, something special about like what we're wearing and what you liked about that night and what, you know, anything. My personal Twitter space and Instagram is @Sauti for Helen.
And @Helen_Paul, @Helen_Paul.
That's right.
Hey, my people, you should know now. Our special guest is the wonderful man, the winner in AMVCA Trailblazer Award. No other person than the great director, CJ Obasi. Let's meet him.
All right, our wonderful people of Jara, on this our special AMVCA episode, we have a filmmaker who just bagged the Trailblazer Award. He has impressed fans across Africa, and he was voted winner. Trailblazer 2015 AMVCA. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CJ Obasi. Whoa, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's looking mighty fine. Can I see? Can I touch it? Can I feel
yeah,
it?
sure you can.
Oh.
Hey,
wow.
come on, hey. Come on, hey.
Let me look at that. Look at that. Trailblazer, CJ Obasi. Looks so solid.
Yeah, it's
like real gold. You must
nice.
be proud of yourself, huh?
I am.
Well done. So I see you're blazing the trail, huh?
Yeah.
So why do you think you're blazing the trail? What do you think stood out about you?
Funny enough, you know, when you do what you do, you never quite really think of yourself as blazing a trail. First of all, you just want to do something different, and you have a very small space to be able to push the envelope and be able to do things in a way that you feel that is new or fresh. And for me, that was just my main focus. Just try and do things differently, try and do things in a fresh way, and just basically block out every instinct that tells you that you're taking a risk or that you should just play it safe.
All right. Okay, now seeing as you have won the Trailblazer Award, does that put any sort of pressure on you now? Do you feel like, oh wow, now what will I come out with?
Well, no, it doesn't put a pressure on me. I know it probably should, but funny enough,
Really?
it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
The way I see it is this. I'm going to do this my entire life. You know, I'm going to make films my entire life. And one way or the other, awards or no awards. So,
So you're trying to tell me that if you don't win any award for the rest of your life, you don't care?
I will. I love film that much. You know, I think if a filmmaker really loves film and all he cares about is just creating and just constantly creating something that will live even after him, I think if that is your aim in life, to get to that point where you can create something that outlives you, then awards or no awards, yes, you know, being able to create that is motivation.
Okay, so we shouldn't vote for you for the next?
Well, actually, I was told it wasn't like a.
No, I'm saying if we have to vote. No, Trailblazer, you don't vote. You're selected based on the promise you've shown.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
supporting.
Yeah,
so,
that's
are you
also
saying if you're on that list, we shouldn't vote for you?
I'm not saying that. Hey, don't do that.
No,
Don't
I
do
mean
that.
he's
I'm
like,
not saying that.
awards and no awards.
I'm not saying
I
that.
don't care.
That's not what I said.
Yeah?
What I'm saying is, I'm saying that if a filmmaker really cares about film,
He doesn't really care whether he wins. No, I get it. I'm just putting you on the spot.
Right.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, hold your horses. All right. So, but what does winning an AMVCA mean to you, though? Winning
It's huge.
this award.
It's huge. It's really huge. I didn't see it coming, and I wasn't even thinking about it. We're there at the ceremony, just watching. I have a whole lot of friends, a whole lot of colleagues who are nominees, and I'm just there to show support, you know, more or less. And then suddenly I hear my name, and you know, it kind of takes you unawares because, you know, in your wildest imagination, you never saw that coming. So, you know, it's really huge, and I really can't say enough how shocked and how, you know, beyond blown away I was by the, you know, whole experience, and I'm very, very grateful.
All right. Okay. Wonderful. Now, you said a lot about Ojuju. Now, what inspired Ojuju? Why did you decide to make a movie like that?
That's a very funny story. What inspired Ojuju was kind of like a fluke thing. I was visiting a friend in this close-knit slum community somewhere in Lagos. I'm not going to mention where, but somewhere in the heart of Lagos metropolis. And there was this unique location. It's a slum community, but the thing about this that struck me about this unique location was the fact that it had only one point of ingress and egress.
Oh wow!
Just one point. You could only get in one way, and you could only get out one way.
Anything happens,
same way.
and then
Exactly. So if, you know, and it just hit me, if something happened to this particular group of people that would block out that point of entrance, these guys are basically going to have to deal with whatever it is without having any means whatsoever to escape.
It's kind of like Evil Dead. Did you ever watch Evil Dead?
Yeah, kind of like Evil Dead.
That bridge.
Those are the kind of films that inspired me growing up as a child.
Evil
you know,
Dead.
films like The Evil Dead, films like The Night of the Living Dead, the George Romero classics.
you like-
You know, I like horror. Yes,
Horror.
I do. I'm not going to deny that. I love horror a lot. You
But
know,
no affiliation with your cult, though. You're clean.
no comment. I'm just kidding. No affiliations whatsoever.
I know. I mean, I love horror. I like to watch horrors and psychological thrillers. I mean, I'm a fan of Scream. I know what you did last summer. Slasher movies. Wes Craven. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
He's one of the guys I look up to growing up. I love horror film. I always wanted to make a horror film, but before Ojuju, I didn't know exactly the kind of horror film I wanted to make. So when I was in that community and it struck me, I knew I was going to make a film in that line. Kind of like a love letter to George A. Romero, the George A. Romero classics, which were basically about zombies in small communities. And zombies in small communities and how people try to deal with that situation or how they try to escape from that situation. And so that was what I basically played around with. And for me, I wasn't trying to make like a Hollywood version of it because I knew that wouldn't really work in a Nigerian context.
So you made your Nollywood version.
Not like a Nigerian version. let's put it this way. Let me just put it this way. We have things that are unique to the Nigerian environment, which don't necessarily fall in line with the American environment. Exactly. Yeah. So for me, it was a question of localizing it.
Okay.
For instance, the entire film was in Pidgin. And the word zombie, even though it's a zombie film, the word zombie was never used in the entire film.
So what did you use? Winch?
Ojuju.
Oh, Ojuju. Oh,
you know, so I felt like, the people in the slum, if such a thing was to happen to them, if a situation was to occur where their water, say their only source of water was polluted, and started turning them into rabbit eaters. The first thing that would hit them would be Ojuju. It could be anything else, but for me, I just felt Ojuju was the closest thing because it had a kind of pop culture reference to it as regards the Nigerian context, the Nigerian culture, especially people growing up and being scared about monsters and things that eat other people and consume the flesh. So it had those connotations to it that I just kind of like took a little bit of this and a little bit of that and just put it together.
Came out well. I mean, you bagged an award for it, so well done.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to let you go, but before that, obviously your journey couldn't have been that easy. I mean,
no.
You must have faced quite a lot of challenges, but how did it all start for you? I mean, really briefly.
Well, first of all, Ojuju is a zero-budget film. I always like to use every opportunity I have to say this.
So this is your first movie?
Well, it's the first film I'm releasing.
Okay.
Right. Every other thing has been like my own film school, like experimentation.
Okay.
I made an art house film called Jim and Joanne, which I never released.
You never released that?
But I showed it at the Co International Film Festival in 2012.
Okay.
And it was hailed as an art house piece and all that. But it was never released, and it was never meant to be released. It was like an experimentation thing with just two characters.
Yeah, so Ojuju was your first.
Ojuju is the first film I'm releasing, and I premiered Ojuju last year in November at the Africa International Film Festival in Tinapa, Calabar.
Oh yes, we were there.
And surprisingly won Best Nigerian Film at the festival. So that's like my first ever award.
Just winning things everywhere, huh?
I'm like, sometimes I wonder, especially now, I'm wondering like, who opened the back door? Who let me in?
It's God,
So it's really been amazing. But I'm really, really very excited to push myself to do more, because I want to keep doing this. Obviously, I want to keep doing this for the rest of my life. And if I'm going to do this, I just have to, keep my eyes on the prize and just, keep going.
All right, okay. So I'm going to let you go and have fun at the after party. But before you go, what's next? What should we expect? Apart from the one you just told me about that you were working on?
Old Town is...
Old Town? Is it another horror movie?
No, it's not. It's a crime gangster thriller.
Oh, I like kind of like Sin City.
Well, it has elements of that. I call it my exploration into genre film. So it has elements of some of the
different genres.
Yeah, different genres. But after that, I'm probably gonna, try my hands on TV.
Series?
On a series. I've always wanted to do a series, but I haven't quite found the right material.
You can do the Winches of Lagos.
Well, that could work.
That could work. Winch. Make a movie named Winch. And people can relate to Winch, right?
Yeah. True.
Yeah, all right. True. So, go to the after party. Go have fun. I can't imagine how good you feel. Unexpected. I love unexpected. You like surprises?
Oh, sure.
Who
doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't? No, some people don't.
I do. Pleasant surprises, yes, definitely.
Right. Any bad surprises in your life?
Any bad surprises?
Ever happened?
Ever? Oh, sure.
The worst. What's the worst?
If off the top of my head, someone pulling out from funding Ojuju.
Oh, wow.
Just like that.
That's a horrible surprise.
Horrible. Just like that. No reason at all. Just
that's what we call welcome to Nigeria. All right. So this is where you signed the huge pillar of fame. You get to be amongst all the big stars. I'm sure you can recognize some names.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So pick your space and sign whatever. I know, right?
Yeah, like yesterday or so.
And here you are, Jara.
Wow, this is amazing.
It is.
Okay, I'll do it here.
Oh, right there. Humble, right at the bottom. We like people like you. CJ Obasi. That's what I'm talking about. This one here for me. We know say people like when I go wicked for sets.
No. I'm nice.
Oh, why?
Nice.
Okay.
I'm nice.
Okay. I want to believe you on that one. But for now, your very own Jara pillow.
Wow.
Ta-da!
Wow.
All right, now we heard your emotional speech on stage. I think Jara deserves its own speech. So why don't you hold that up with your award? Because you're a double winner tonight, the Jara Pillow, Pillow and the AMVCA award. So hold them up. That's your camera. Speech. You just received the Jara Pillow. Action.
Wow. This is really amazing. This is a great honor. I've watched Jara and I've seen all the greats come here, take this home, and look at me, I'm here today. So obviously this is a big deal. This is a big deal for me, and thank you. Thank you to African Magic.
That's what we're talking about. Thank you very much for stopping by. Please let us know your next project so Jara can come steal some scenes and then advertise you to the whole world. We're so proud of you and we're watching you. Well done. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. It is the AMVCA special episode. Woo. It is hot. It is exciting. It's fabulous. I'm about to go to the after party to get my dance on. Are we ready to go and drink and eat?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so while we go party, see you same time, same channel next week where you get the best in the world of entertainment and movies right here in Africa. You know where you are. It's Jara, baby. Let's go party. Catch ya.
Siri gets in the dance.
I rap.
Oh, yeah,
yo, man. I'm the main girl in town. Come on. Yo.
Hey, back it up. Twerk.
Two finger in the edge.
Twerk. What you want? I'm twerking for you. Twerk.
No, I want to do Michael Jackson style.
Let's roll, Joe.
Oh, it is Jara, baby. What do you expect? I know. It's Jara, baby. What do you expect?
With the story night. Woo! Mommy! You've been using that.